Hello again, everybody. Welcome to episode 4. Episode 2 kind of went on a little long, so I had to cut it in half, so that became episode 2 and 3. So, anyway, we're back in this abandoned village. Let's get right into it, see what's going on. We have people that have either turned to stone or are sculptures. By the way, that rain cloud there, I notice, is directly above the desert area, which is interesting. A rain cloud that doesn't rain. So obviously, we're supposed to make it rain, I guess, possibly. Maybe the desert will grow as a result. I still don't know what these puzzles are about. Don't know what those little Tetris pizzas mean. Obviously, it opens this door, though. Let's look around here. Now there's the fortress type area with the courtyard, and this was the dock area that I saw from atop the battlements over there. And look at that, another dock with another little screen that is not on. 2 docks, same looking screen. I'm almost tempted actually to go straight to that middle area and see what's up over there. Also, apparently, someone told me that I missed something back at the beginning there, and I would kick myself for missing it. So I will go back, but not right now. I do intend to go back over everything too, just in case I miss something. Okay, now here we are again with blocking off. I don't know what these are for. Someone's gonna get mad at me again for not understanding what those are for. Right away. I had feedback from somebody who said that she was figuring out puzzles while I was still having trouble and was getting frustrated with me not solving them. Oh well. Oh man. Interesting. A maze. Cave in. Why there? Shut gates. Broken down wall. I'm just saying random words. Bush, sky, tree. Hello. Intriguing. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. But I will know. I will discover the secrets. No idea what's going on with these shapes, I really don't. Maybe I can't do anything here yet. Is this a solar panel? Well, it's not facing the sun if it is. That one sort of is, but it looks, maybe it bounces one of these lasers somewhere else or something. Okay. These screens everywhere. Obviously they're powered. Hello. You're not on. So many of these screens. Now that is powered by this. And that's this again. Is this the same one that I ran into before that I couldn't solve? Back at the Buddhist pinnacle? It looks like it. The first in the sequence that I didn't understand. I didn't know how to solve. Missing something. Oh, but this is pretty though, isn't it? Fantastic. So, what do we think this island is all about anyway? Maybe it's like purgatory or something, like Lost. And I'm the only one here, and everyone else has moved on. And look at that, another fortress, castle type area. Do I want to move on yet? I'll take another quick look back here before I move on. I don't want to move on too quickly. Apparently doing that is regrettable. Like I did with the beginning area. These doors are all shut. Goes over that window there. Oh, it goes inside. And I don't know what's going on. This looks like this place has a combination of styles of puzzles, possibly from other areas that I have yet to learn. What about this windmill here? Finally, we're getting somewhere. Ooh. That's... Oh. I powered one thing. What's down here? Before I go see what that thing is that I powered. Excellent lighting. This is very nice. And we're going underground. Flashback to Myst, where you go underground to power the generators so you can get inside that rocket-looking contraption to access the Selenitic Age. Now that is a walkway that allows me to go right over it. And I come from above, so I can't access it from here. Oh, I do remember seeing something like this. Just in the last playthrough I did. There's a diagram that looked like this, and I have to copy it. This is like a theater. Fascinating. There's so much going on this island. I wonder if it's all cohesive and has a point with each other, or if it's just random. Obviously it must have a point. Okay, am with these. Tetris-like pieces. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not easy. Is that even possible? I can't. I can't block off the whites from the blacks here. Oh, oh. 1, 2, 3. And that's gone. This is giving me information depending on where I'm going. If I go over here, this one disappears. Oh, okay, no, it could be just random. Hello? This looks like possibly the same puzzle. It looks the same as the one from the Einstein quote log. I've got to go back and find that diagram. I have to. Just to see if it is the same. Well, I'm in for a huge game. But I love that there's so much to uncover, and I'm not going to be like beating this in a week. I hate it when games do that. Because for me, if I'm playing a game, you know, I appreciate your story that you put in a game, but I also want to do something because it's a game. And if the doing is significantly less than the watching and the listening, I don't appreciate that in a game, personally. So I can't get up there. It is powered by this thing, which is not powered. But, okay. This one. So only one of these is right. Let's just go from left to right and see what happens. None on the left. Yes, I am brute forcing this. I found it. I don't know if that was the intention to brute force. Oh. Is it a different one on each? Okay. I can see where this could start frustrating people. People don't like consequences in games anymore for getting something wrong. And this, I can kind of understand because there is no hints otherwise. Unless there is somewhere. And I haven't found it yet. There could be. I like to think that everything in a game, especially something as obviously upfront as this, would be described somewhere. And the answer is not simply brute forcing it. So my first automatic thought is, I'm missing something. Because this is... I mean, how many of these are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. There's 15. Okay. Maybe the number 15 is significant, you know? There's gotta be diagrams somewhere. Maybe it's the mirror. It is not. Okay. I will come back to this. But I will trigger that. It's gotta be something more than brute forcing it. And I'm not gonna do that right now. Okay, that pattern, I believe, was over in the desert area. Humming metal black tower. Underground pit. That looks like an elevator. Probably be able to access that later. I already checked down here for audio logs, but I'm going to do it again because you never know. Whoa. Creepy looking. Who built all this? There's a different pattern on this area compared to the one at the abandoned town over there. I know I haven't gone down here. I'm just kind of going everywhere. Okay, so this is the end of a puzzle because it looks like a simple straight line type of deal. So I have to solve everything up there to access downstairs. Where was it that I saw that diagram? I don't get it. Yeah, this I think was just the that thing that I solved. Now, it is similar to the other one I did, except I had to take a shortcut here to get to the end, but it still starts from the bottom right and ends at the top left. Well, relative to this positioning, this viewpoint anyway, this perspective. And you always go left following the arrow. And it's not here. I don't remember where it was. Maybe I'll stumble across it again. I remember saying I'll have to remember this and come back to it, but I don't remember where it was. I have to re-watch my video, I guess. Yeah. The game has become significantly more daunting, but I expected that. I was hopeful for that. They do have the saying, hello, be careful what you wish for. But I am only too happy about that. What? Oh, that's not fair. Is it up there? Oh, I can just click it.
I maintain that the cosmic religious feeling is the strongest and noblest motive for scientific research. Only those who realize the immense efforts and, above all, the devotion without which pioneer work in theoretical science cannot be achieved are able to grasp the strength of the emotion out of which alone such work, remote as it is from the immediate realities of life, can issue. What a deep conviction of the rationality of the universe, and what a yearning to understand, were it but a feeble reflection of the mind revealed in this world, Kepler and Newton must have had to enable them to spend years of solitary labor in disentangling the principles of celestial mechanics. Those whose acquaintance with scientific research is derived chiefly from its practical results easily develop a completely false notion of the mentality of the men who, surrounded by a skeptical world, have shown the way to kindred spirits scattered wide through the world and through the centuries. Only one who has devoted his life to similar ends can have a vivid realization of what has inspired these men and given them the strength to remain true to their purpose in spite of countless failures. It is cosmic religious feeling that gives a man such strength. A contemporary has said, not unjustly, that in this materialistic age of ours, the serious scientific workers are the only profoundly religious people. Albert Einstein, 1930.
2 Einstein quotes. This is dealing a lot with religion, the supernatural. I noticed over here on the screen, well, you saw it obviously, the light sheen from the sun there. The light sheen from the sun there is showing something rubbed on the screen there. That's a really cool mechanic to be able to see. Oh, look, it's like it was just out of the corner of my eye. I almost missed it. I kind of did a double take because I looked here and there was nothing. But look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a game use that before. Use spec maps, light maps in that way. You can kind of see where it's rubbed. Someone else has rubbed with their finger on the screen or their cursor. Something to do with the answer. I can see it. Can you see it? Can't duck. But I can see it coming. Oops. These chain puzzles are can be a little frustrating, for sure. You notice how the light is only shining on certain places, which means you can't see where the last person was rubbing on to a certain point. Obviously, this isn't the answer, so maybe it's this one. There's no scratches or smudges that make it go any further than this, so it's got to be this one. But it's not. So my theory's proven wrong, sue me. I'm just trying some out-of-the-box thinking here. Okay, oh, so there is. Okay. It does go up here. I see it. No, wasn't it though? Must be another pathway to take. Alright. It goes up here and then comes out down here. So I don't go these lines, but I could go through any number of these. Any number of combinations there. What do I do? That's what I do. I move it over. Is that... oh, maybe it's already over. Let's move it this way. There we go. Okay, so from this information, I believe I can extrapolate that. Bravo. Me. That wasn't the word I was looking for. The word I was looking for was eureka. That's what I wanted to say. Eureka makes me a little less pompous sounding. These have no glares with which to figure out if somebody... It's all in the shadow. Well, that's wonderful. Can I even reach that down there? No, that's all in the shadow too. So how then? And I lost it. Can I do this again? It's already still powered. I lost something and it turned it off. Is it the same? It can't be the same. These are all different. This was really cool though. Noticing the smudges. And then noticing this. It doesn't tell you anything. You've got to find it all and figure it all out yourself. And I congratulate Jonathan Blow for having the guts to pull off a game like this in this day and age. It just is not popular anymore. But that's okay. I like it. I'm afraid of turning this off if I do something, but I've got to try. Oh, it doesn't disappear, so that's good. Let's take a look at that. While that audio log was going on earlier, I noticed... how do I get up here? Right here. The floor here. The steps. Looks like a... like this has significance of some kind. What? I don't know. Maybe in relation to how some of these work. I know I kind of abandoned the abandoned town. Big surprise. Maybe that's why it was abandoned. It's too hard. That's okay. Nothing's too hard. We will figure it all out. I'm here to prove that there is no impossible game. Games can be solved without walkthroughs and without hints. Hints that are outside of the game, anyway. Oh, let's look at this. Everything's a diagram. See these pedestals are shining, reflecting the sun, the sunlight. Very significant. How? I have no idea. And there hear sound when I approach this pit. I don't know if it's just the wind, but it sounds like a bit of a hum. Anyway, there are panels down there with light on them, which means I can look for smudges on those screens. But I have to get down there first. Oh, I disabled this like a doofus, and I don't know how to re-enable it. I guess it'll be enabled again later, hopefully. Let's go to the other side here. Maybe this one's a copy of this one. Or not, who knows? It's not. I can't rotate it. But the power is coming up here. So this is the next step. There's too many possibilities. I think this is good for an episode, though. We'll come back and take a closer look at this area and see what we can figure out. See you next time, guys.